and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Take a look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Atlanta just need to take it a game at a time.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. For 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Right about the middle of the season right now, RJ. When do you think it's most important for a team to be hitting its stride?
Finding its stride at any part of the year is great. You want that momentum, but the goal is to start to peak right before the playoffs so you have a great stretch when it counts most.
Now, here's Garland. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Inside. Pass to Strus. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Allen outside. Now, here's Strus. To the inside. And the layup falls. Strus has got 5 points so far.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Young looking it over. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
No good on that one. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Good on the second free throw. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Daniels with it, covered by Mitchell. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Clock is at 3. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And here we go. There's Garland. Count it. Garland's got 5 points so far.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Levert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Levert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point lead. And yes, it's good.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Can they get it? Young. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Clock at 6. Young passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Allen with the screen for Garland. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 8. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Young. Jared Allen making his last shot. Bucket is good.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Levert against Hunter. Mobley right side. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Atlanta. Mitchell wide open. That's good. And it's Levert with the assist. He has 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Daniels kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Garland, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here is Daniels, guarded by Garland.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That free throw good from Daniels. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Daniels. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here's Levert. Scoreless thus far. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Cleveland. with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
We've got Isaac Okoro. Allen is out there with Wade. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's LeVert. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovic. Screen by Allen. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
The Hawks trail by 9. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And with Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Garland is checked in for Karis LeVert. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Nancy's checked in for Reza Shea. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Still yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Sinks that one from the post.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Garland the pass to Allen. Here's Jerome from the arc. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Krejci. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Down low. That one misses. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Screen by Allen. Strus passes to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Coach Niang comes in for Dean Wade. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reza Shea is coming in for Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich. .153 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young, guarded by Garland. Young, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
1:16 left now here in the second. Mitchell kicks to Niang. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Thompson. And here is Garland. Defended by Young.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen comes in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for George Niang.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a hype machine.
Here's Rizachet. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the paint. And Cleveland turns it over again. The Hawks trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young against Garland. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That one goes. Count it. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Hey, guys, wins and losses, the only thing that matters in the NBA?
Wait, are they the only things that matter in the league?
I care about much more than just winning. For example, MVP awards.
Yeah.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at that first half of action. How good has Jared Allen been in this one?
It's good to see Allen coming to his own. He's worked hard to become a real threat at the offensive end.
Shaq, he's really improved. I mean, really improved the skill level. And defensively, he's smart. It's not all about blocking shots with him.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Trae Young. Also, Daniels out there. Rizachet is out there with Okongwu. And it's Roddy in at the power forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Garland against Young. Pass to Roddy. Daniels kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. A special move before the shot. Young's got 5.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Mitchell outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league, and yet he makes it look so easy most of the time.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Pass to Roddy. Now Rizachet. And the three off target. Here's Strus. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Strus nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 16. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here we can check out the story for Trae Young.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That one goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Roddy. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Pass to Rizachet. Hits it from three-point range. Rizachet's got 6 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Daniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Atlanta, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Now Young following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Allen, that's good.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Rizachet. Drills it from outside. Rizachet's got 9.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now Strus. 11 points in the game. Here's Garland. He gets it in there. And it's 9 points for Darius Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Roddy, covered by Mobley. Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to Strus. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 12.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Young outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
To the inside. Here's Rizachet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Rizachet with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland surveying the D. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Max Strus is out there with George Niang. Then there's Garland. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Capella, and here is Hunter. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Here's Garland. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Krejci. Back to Bogdanovich. Nance passes to Krejci. Sinks the three-pointer. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Now, here's Wade. Back to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. There's Jerome. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Young's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 4. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Strus against Bogdanovich to take the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Strus. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Body the pass to Young. Young is doubled. 4 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Allen. A 3 from Strus. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Young passes to Roddy. Rizachet with it. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Garland is doubled. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Mobley finds Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
Young pass to Okongwu. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Roddy. Pass to Daniel. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Garland is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Mobley dishes to Allen. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Nobody near Allen. The Cavaliers with another miss. Pass to Young. And it's sent back by Allen.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Okongwu. They double him with Mitchell. Pass to Daniel. Rizachet with it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 9 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jared Allen.